Okay, we're back for our third installment here on the Kyusho sound applications. Now, what we had done before is we had figured out how to make the person more expansive, not as based, not as grounded as they wanted to be. And we went through the techniques working with that methodology. And so, again, just basic state applications. Now, here's something crucial. When you get these, what you need to do is you need to, of course, start at the start. Okay, you have to do a standing application where both people know what's coming, what to do, what not to do, and what for them to expect so you don't hurt them, especially in the subsequent techniques you're going to see, because we're going to go into more throwing techniques and whatnot. So what you need to do is slowly build. Once you get the confidence in this technique and you can do it, and you can do it with different people, okay, then you need to put it into more and more spontaneous action where the person doesn't know it's coming. Maybe use someone that doesn't know what you're working on. And this is the benefit of levels, okay? Now, we never show the higher levels to the lower level people. And the reason is we need test victims or test ukes, as the case may be. Now, how we do that is we'll go into a seminar and we'll be teaching the masses, and we'll teach them up to a certain level or a certain skill level. And yes, we cross at the training levels. Okay, here's like takedowns when you should be working on just basic arm destructions. But when you get into the higher levels, we don't. So what happens is our instructors or our higher levels go down into the seminar, and they're working with someone, say, I don't know, a third level or a fourth level in the training levels, okay, which are the basic levels. And they'll be applying this technique, this method, this sound method on them, and they'll be getting better result. Now, everybody will expect, the lower levels, the training levels, will expect, okay, he's been in the art longer. Of course, he's got more skill. He can make it work better. He knows the nerves better, etc. But the person that's doing, or the higher levels that are working the sound techniques per se, they're going to be going and doing these techniques on the people and knowing full well what's happening, even though the training levels don't understand it. And this is how we get our hands-on practice spontaneously. Now, again, it's not combative, but when you get back up after you've validated it with a person that knows what's happening, and you can relate back and forth, teach each other all of these simple mechanisms and work with them to understand them on both sides, then you go down into the training levels and you work it with the training levels. Now, what happens is once you get proficient in that, you go back up to your first partner, and then you do it combatively where you both know what's going on. You both know how to negate it, which is coming up later. And then you're able to see this in a more combative way, and it will become more natural, more instinctive. It'll just happen. And if the other person, even though they know that you know what you know, they can't deal with that, then you know you've got your timing right, your body positioning right, your method right, and you've got the application set. And that's what we're going to be going through in our training levels, but this is just your basic training level right now. Now, this next technique is for a defense against a mount position. Now, we're using the same sound, and we're going to be doing this for maybe 5 or 6 techniques. And we're going to get you adept and adapted to those different fighting positions so you can roll with it just a little bit easier and have a little diversity while still practicing the same concept, the same Kyusho application. Now, I keep saying Kyusho with these sound applications, and you're thinking, well, that's not Kyusho. And I'm going to say, yeah, it is, because what we're doing is we're attacking the person's nervous system. Your hearing and your inner ear balance, okay, is related to your brain mechanisms and your nervous system, okay? And because we're going in and attacking it, not physically, not concussively, not even compressively, we're working with it with a different application okay? And it's still vibrating the nervous system and changing the state of our opponent's body. And that's the vital point of Kyusho that most people don't understand. So when we're going through this, you are literally changing the body of your opponent. Now, I've talked many times in the past about body change, how we can change our body, how we can do different things. And now we're getting into the hows and the particular details of this. So in the extended version, we'll see the technique and we'll discuss more about it.